Welcome to another edition of Caleb Watch. Last week's game did not go so hot. Just survive the season, Caleb, and stay healthy. But I want to talk coaching, and not who I would hire, though Ben Johnson's my guy. We can get more into that later on. I want to talk about apparently the favorite for the job, and that is Mike Vrabel, and this idea of leader of men. Mike Vrabel is a fine coach, high floor guy, knows the rule book. Go coach Cincinnati, where you have Joe Burrow, an established quarterback. Go coach Dak Prescott, where you got an established quarterback. Or I actually think you'd be great at Ohio State if they move on from Ryan Day. But the Bears aren't the right spot for Mike Vrabel. It makes no sense. You need to develop and nurture Caleb Williams. Mike Vrabel had Arthur Smith, and they had a nice run at the beginning in Tennessee. But people act like that team was just a bunch of miracle workers with no talent. They had Derrick Henry and A.J. Brown. They didn't win a Super Bowl. They had good players, and they won 12 games. And then it all fell apart because there was a power struggle with him and the GM. He wanted total control of the offense. They had a 7-game losing streak. They went 6-18 in his last 24 games. And all of the Vrabel specials and all of that nonsense, that leader of men jargon, wore off as soon as a few things started to go wrong. The Bears are not in a position to just go leader of men. They need to find an offensive mastermind who can maximize a quarterback like Caleb Williams, because Caleb Williams is at an inflection point. This is a fork in the road moment. He is getting sacked way too much. They've already changed his play caller. They're going to change his head coach again this offseason. You need to give him some offensive stability to make sure that this kid's career is as special as it can be. Mike Vrabel, fine coach. There is not a track record of this guy being an amazing offensive coach, which is what the Bears need. Save that leader of men nonsense for somewhere else.